favorite to win the ATP event for a second time after world number one Carlos Alcaraz announced his decision not to compete due to an injury he picked up in winning the Japan Open. So, as it is, these injuries are not just in football. We have it's also in tennis as well. Talking about injured players. Well, Lamine Yamal, I don't know if his absence actually caused the issue or the problem or the failure of Barcelona. Listening to was it Sevilla they played yesterday. But that was a whooping trashing. That trashing was heavy. Okay. Well, you might also want to react to best game for you over the weekend. Which game stood out for you? Was it the Liverpool lost to Chelsea, Manchester United bouncing back to beating Sunderland? Also, I think Arsenal won as well. Barcelona losing to Sevilla, and Real Madrid won their game. Which was the biggest win for you over the weekend? Feel free to talk to us via the phone lines. Yes, we have the phone lines, and of course, you can also reach us via WhatsApp line. Well, away from tennis, let's take you straight to rowing and canoeing, and of course, sailing. Well, Dr. Akin Ogunbiye on Saturday emerged as the new president of the Nigerian Rowing Canoe and Sailing Federation, taking over from Rear Admiral Festus Abobeni, who is now retired. We're in an election held at the media center of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. Ogunbiyi pulled all 13 vote cards to win, unopposed in what stakeholders described as one of the freest and fairest elections in recent times. Where similarly, we had Mr. Kayode Abdulaziz, who was elected as a vice president after securing 13 out of 13 votes as well. Well, in his acceptance speech, Dr. Ogunbiyi commended the outgoing president for laying a solid foundation for the federation, where he noted that under Benny's leadership, Nigeria achieved notable milestones, including participation in the Olympic qualification. Where shortly we'll be listening to the president, that's Dr. Akin Ogunbiyi, as he speaks to the press, and of course how he's ready. His team is also ready, to take Rowing and Sailing Federation to the next level.
Is all about. The development we have seen in the last 10-15 years, bringing the federation into recognition, into the minds of even the Ministry of Sports, into the Ministry of the DG Sport Commission. It's not just an ask. It was a lot of hard work. And I say kudos to our leader, our former president, Rear Admiral Pobeni, who toiled very hard, sacrificially, to bring the sport up. And if you recall, at least we had an Olympic, what is it called? It's an Olympic, what do you call it? Qualifier, and who actually participated in Olympics. One girl from who was based in the US. That was a level of development that the man brought in. So we are going to be challenged by his antecedent, by his achievements, to bring further development into the sport. By the grace of God, like my vice said, see them overseas. Now we have come, we have arrived. We are going to take it from where Admiral Pobeni left it and ensure, by God's.
That was the voice of Dr. Akin Ogunbiyi speaking right there, where he also commended the management of the National Sport Commission under the leadership of Madam Shehu Diko, and of course Bukola Olopade, Secretary General, for providing the enabling environment for the successful conduct of the polls. And moving away now from all that sports, let's also take you straight to the papers and what we have this morning. Well, I'll be starting off from the blueprint. Okay, when guys here with me as well, you guys, I told you he turned himself into an engineer. Good morning, Vega. You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, a pleasant morning to you, Oge.
How was your weekend?
Beautiful, amazing.
Was it amazing?
All-round football.
Did you support any team?
Of course, I'm always a football fan. I don't support a particular team. I don't give a damn who loses or who wins. I'm more concerned about who makes the best performance, win or lose. I also enjoyed the E1 Grand Prix in Lagos, the flying boat. Saw some nice highlights. I was happy to see Didier Drogba in Nigeria and other dignitaries. So yeah, it was a full weekend of banter, dragging, and also celebrating with the winners.
We're talking about full weekend of banter. We just didn't allow other countries that there was every possibility of Nigeria meeting South Africa in the next phase. But maybe we have Uruguay or Paraguay. That would be the flying
Argentina.
Argentina.
In the quarterfinal.
It's over for Argentina.
How?
Is it round of 16?
I'm sorry, round of 16.
It's round of 16
yeah,
actually.
Argentina.
When Nigeria Flying Eagles have advanced to the round of 16, the ongoing 24th FIFA Under 20 World Cup in Chile, following a hard 4-1 draw against Colombia in early hours of today. Yes, we were all awake, to support the Nigerians flying eagle. Well, at the Estadio Fiscal de Talca, the 7-time African champion delivered a spirited performance with goalkeeper Ebenezer Harcourt making crucial saves in the 23rd minute and 26th minute to keep the scores level during a tense opening period. Where despite Colombia's early pressure, the Nigerians were the more enterprising side with Tahil Meigana, Porobo Ahiri, and Suleiman Sani constantly troubling the South Americans' defense and striking the upright on several occasions. I don't know if you saw that game. It was just good work, hitting the poles. I'm like, why are we missing these chances? Nigeria should have at least gotten like 2 to 3 goals in that game.
Yeah,
aside the penalty that was awarded. Imagine, so I think we still had we would have had a slim chance of qualifying if I had lost in that game, pending what the result from other groups and countries would be.
But I think we just did the job. It's called the group stage for a reason. You win some, you draw some.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is getting more points than the others. Yes, we had to sneak in as one of the best, third best, if you put it that way. We finished third in our group, but there's also a leeway through the third best groups, and then we are one of them, and we got into the round of 16. So yes, we did just enough, but I think Argentina, who won all their games and got maximum points in the group stage, would stand as a uphill task for the Flying Eagles. So yeah, I understand from that perspective. But however, up until this time, we've done what we needed to do.
Well, talking about doing what we needed to do, I think Kwara United have done what's on their mind and what maybe they needed to do. They have parted ways with head coach Tunde Sani following the team's recent poor run of form, which saw them lose both in the Nigeria Premier Football League and the CAF Confederation Cup. Report where the Harmony Boys suffered the 1-0 home defeat to Abia Warriors on Sunday in Ilorin, days after being knocked out of the CAF Confederation Cup by Ghana's Asante Kotoko on a 5-3 aggregate, where the result have left the club's management frustrated, prompting immediate action, confirming the development. Club chairman Kumbi Atiti Loye told the club's media that Sani had been asked to step aside as a technical advisor.
And maybe from the next game, they can just find some sort of hope, because their next game is against Kano Pillars. And guess what? Kano Pillars are the Arupo, if you would say it, of the league. They are 20th. So maybe a new manager, this is just the right time for the manager to leave. It's been a sad start for Kwara United in the MPFL and also on the continent. We wanted our teams to go far, but they didn't. So let's see if this managerial change would inadvertently change their progress.
Well, of course, we had matches all over in the Nigeria Premier Football League yesterday and also on Saturday, but starting off with the Premier League, Aston Villa actually dominated and they managed to beat Burnley 2-1. Crystal Palace also, I think we no longer have an unbeaten team in the Premier League.
Everton posted that the bio has been updated.
Okay, good.
So from 19 updates to London, I'm proud.
Wow. Well, Manchester City also managed their way with an awful performance from Brentford. They still managed to hold City to just 1 goal.
Yeah, Brentford nil, Haaland 1.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, in the Nigeria Premier Football League, Barrow FC was shown a red card yesterday, but still the loss to Warri Wolves 1-0 as Bayelsa United also played at 1-0 against the Kogi City. Eyimba Rivers United. Okay, it was a barren draw between those two giants in the Nigeria Premier Football League, where Kwara United lost to Abia Warriors, and that led to the sacking of their coach. And of course, we have Niger Tornadoes playing at 1-0 against Kun Khalifa. Wow. My darling team actually managed to pull one back and to having a point. Shooting Stars defeated Plateau United 1-0.
Your darling team at 19 too.
It's all good.
All
it's
right.
fine. That's
last season or so you were supporting Heartland that were relegated. Stop supporting Nigerian teams. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm a Nigerian. But Barcelona, come on now. Sevilla, Barcelona. What happened? Now I can't even wait for La Liga Thursday, so we're talking about
it's
it.
Beautiful. We can't say everything under 30 seconds. But all I just have to say is it's going to be a long season for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. Yes, because Real Madrid are shining through Mbappe, but there are other loopholes around. So more of that.
So La Liga Thursday, we'll have to go through all of it. It's because if the absence of Lamine Yamal actually played a part to that loss, Abuja. Absolutely. Okay, so join us on Thursday for more. But then that's it. The much you can take on Sport Drive this morning. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Ogechi Madi. Thank you, Benga, for window shopping, just stopping by. Okay, we'll see you again later tonight. Strictly football, everything football from 7 p.m. on Football Frenzy. But what's happening in Abuja comes up next, and you have yourself a splendid day ahead. Good morning.